Alright, this just got incredibly awkward. And apparently I just burned some rice. So that's nice. Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to Jason's General. Today we're doing another best of one of Murders of Karlov Manor. Haven't really played too much of the set. I think we've done 4 or 5 drafts, but that seems pretty cool. A little bit bomb heavy, a little bit slower. It's on the slower spectrum. You got your ward disguise creatures, which really bring the pace down. Although there is some very, very good aggressive decks. I'll bet Boros and blue-white, but yeah, I think the set's fun, and yeah, we're just gonna keep giving it a shot. I haven't been drafting the set too much, so still kind of figuring things out, but yeah, make sure to drop a comment if you like what you watch. Let's see what we open here. Connecting the dots. Whenever a creature you control attacks, exile the top card of your library face down. Discard your hand, sacrifice connecting the dots, put all cards exiled with connecting dots into their owner's hand. These clues have seemed to be pretty good. You control 3 more artifacts, sacrifice this before counters on target non-creature artifact becomes a bird. It's pretty cool. Gains reach and gets +1/+1 for each creature. I think I'm gonna go for connecting the dots. Seems like a fun rare to play. High alert. I didn't know high alert was in this. Each creature you control assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. Pretty sweet. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, investigate. This reduces the cost of clues. Sanguine Savior. Kind of a fun card. I'm kind of interested in just taking this Private Eye here. Seeing if we can build around that, but we'll see. Dronesmith. At the beginning of combat on your turn, create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact with flying. It gains haste until the end of turn. Sacrifice at the beginning of your next end step. This cat seems okay. You can just bounce creatures that might be in trouble. Create 3 Thopter artifact creature tokens with flying. Put a 1/1 counter on each attacking creature you control. That seems like a pretty decent card. I think in an aggressive build, this card seems quite good. This Artificer. Probably quite good in sacrifice themes. Could also just take this Night Watch to play around the Private Eye. Whenever this attacks, sacrifice any number of other creatures. It's so annoying that we just passed that guy that creates Thopters and then we see this. Although this is quite expensive. Okay. Whenever this attacks, sacrifice any number of other creatures and exile top cards of your library, exile their total power. You may cast any number of instants or sorceries from the exile card without paying their mana cost. Seems decent. I actually don't mind the land for potential splash, although I kind of was leaning towards the red herring. Could also just be Boros. Spell costs 3 less to cast. If you sacrifice an artifact this turn, it deals 4 damage to target creature. Sample collector seems okay. Kind of down for the inquiry. I suppose the removal could be good too. When this enters the battlefield, all suspected creatures are no longer suspected. When this dies, you gain 3 life and suspect up to 1 target creature an opponent controls. It's a 4/3 flyer. Just not terrible rate. I think I'm just going to take Auspicious Arrival. I guess I don't mind just a 4/3 flyer. That's not bad. Whenever another creature with power 2 or less enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Creatures you control with power 2 or less gain death touch on lifelink. That seems pretty good. I'm gonna go with that. Red herring's fine. Okay, I'll take a scapegoat. Genuinely things that I did not think would wheel. Although, kind of looks like Orzhov's open too, which is intriguing. I don't mind the cat, I think it seems okay. Alright, so I think we're leaning white-red or Orzhov colors. Flying Vigilance. When this enters the battlefield, draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards unless you discard an instance of sorcery or a creature with flying. Seems okay. Definitely interested in Mentor the Meek as well. This is a detective. I actually don't think our red is all that interesting. Let's go for it. There's a Galvanize now. What is this? Hustle. Target creature blocks a Fable. Creatures you control get +2/+2 and gain trample. You may turn a creature you control face up. Dramatic Accusation. I think Galvanize is good enough that I'm willing to take it. Sometimes the battlefield, choose target creature you don't control. Each creature you control deals 1 damage to that creature. That's good. I might just take the Inspector though. What do we have for removal? I guess not a whole lot unless we splash for red. You may look at the top card of your library any turn. For each turn, you may cast a creature spell with power 2 or less from the top. When this is turn face up, exile another target non-land permanent. If you controlled it, return it to the battlefield tapped. Otherwise, its controller creates a 2/2 blue. I think both these seem really good. No More Lies. I actually had a decent experience with this card. I don't know if this is the deck for it though. think I'll just take another Museum Night Watch here. Not really sure which other colors we're going to be playing. Whenever a creature is dealt damage, its controller may exile that many cards from the top of their library. Doesn't seem great. I think I'll just go for the escape tunnel. Just a nice fetch. Makes splashing for red or blue much easier if we want to do that. I'll take the Due Diligence. I think this card is playable. We'd actually like more 2-mana things for this build. There's a Dog Walker. It's a really late Dog Walker. Wow, the Novice Inspector Wield? That's crazy. Completely and utterly surprising. Ooh, I'll definitely take the Phantom. Double Strike Vigilance. Whenever this enters the battlefield or attacks, choose up to one target creature. If it's suspected, exile it. This is a insanely good pack. Possible we're just Jeskai. Even. We don't have a lot of instants and sorceries. I think I'm still going to take this though. It seems quite good. Permanents your opponent's control can't be turned face up. Whenever you attack with 3 or more creatures, creatures get +1/+1. Okay, this deck is really just, this draft has been really crazy. Just kind of waffling the whole time. But it seems like we found a lane. Like, how do we get a 6-pick lightning helix? That's pretty crazy. So I think we just end up going probably just Boros at this point. We ended up getting a lot of what I would think would be good pieces. Question is, do we splash for on the job now? Okay. I'm just wondering if we're supposed to splash for we have connecting the dots. Yeah, I don't know if we splash, honestly. I was gonna say we could splash for blue. Oh, no, Night Watch isn't as good as I remember this now. It's okay, Night Watch. Because we could play Private Eye and Scholar, which I don't think is unreasonable. I think these two cards are good enough that you would want to run them in this deck. It leaves us with 7 detectives. I mean, maybe we don't need a splash for Private Eye. I think I'm okay with it still. We have 1 cut though. I think it's just Auspicious Detonation. Card's quite expensive for what it does. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, round 1 with our Jeskai Detectives deck. Not a hand we want. This is more reasonable. I think we just bottom the Scholar, but that could be wrong. Just bottom the blue card. It's obviously the better card over Chase, but the first strike Investigate could end up helping us down the line. Oh my god. I think we just take 4 again, unfortunately. Well, this just goes up in strength. Yeah, they're just gonna keep drawing, putting counters on. We can deal 4, 5, 9. That'll bring them down to 8. It would take 6, go to 3. Oh no. They just sweep the board on us. That's so bad. Not much we can do about this situation. GG. That was a pretty busted little mini combo. I think we had that card last time. Probably should have just blocked it when we had the chance. Ultimately, that was the wrong decision, not blocking. Okay, this hand looks fine. Opponent mulls to 6. Sure. They're gonna counter. Why not? I wonder if they have another counter. In for 9. draw a card. Nice, land is good. And say go. Sure. I did not mean to swing with the inspector, but that's all right. We'll trade. Happily take that trade. Make a 2/2. Sure, they're going to tap that down. That's fine. All right, this has got incredibly awkward. And apparently I just burned some rice. So that's nice. +2 +1 becomes a 6/6. The crowd control warden just slapped us. Slapped us silly. It's an unfortunate turn of events. We just keep drawing lands. Land after land after land. This private eye is feeling terrible. That's good. I guess we want to be able to block. I don't know why we opted not to block. That was dumb. Doesn't really matter. I feel like we were just dead there anyway. Damn. So the Jeskai splash is feeling pretty bad. I think these cards are good, but they're just gonna go 14, 15, 16. $17 lands. Oh, what did I just do? Yeah, I think we just run 17, play it like this. This hand has a lot of potential. I think we run it, just try to get a mountain. Best draw possible, plains. Oh no, this rare is very good. I can't believe how bad this draft is going. This is brutal. Oh my god, get out of town. We've seen half of our planes. Yeah, now in this situation, all we can do is just basically play on the defensive and hope to draw a mountain. I don't think we block here. Oh my. So we're just taking 3 in the air. Okay. I don't know if we're just dead. Take 6. Yep. I don't know what's better, having the 2/2/1s or what, but it's a turn late, for sure. Double block here, block here. They haven't really done anything. Like, they've just played out creatures and just everything's fine. They're having a fine time. Yeah, basically all they have to do is play one creature and we lose. This has been a very disappointing draft. If we can kill this, gain 3, and then draw a mountain, we might be in this still. Boo! Man, we got incredibly unlucky. That was a uber disappointing draft. Way too fast. Way too fast. Yeah, I guess didn't feel like an 0-3 deck, that's for sure. Felt like we had a lot of good cards, a lot of good playables. Maybe shouldn't have splashed for blue in the first round, but even still, I still felt like we had a lot of pieces for a good deck, so don't really know what happened, but I still had fun drafting, I suppose. Anyway, if you like what you watch, please comment, like, subscribe. Stay tuned to the next one. Cheers, bye.